Maintenance for this telescope, when I first opened it up after its long sleep of 5 years, I could not move it easily. In order to make the movement smooth, there are little points all over that we have to grease and we have to oil, and then we move the telescope. So now I can actually move it by hand without a whole lot of problems. We do clean the lens occasionally. There is one lens that is 40 inches across, and it kind of looks like a magnifying glass. It's thicker in the center, and then it gets more narrow as you go to the outside. And that causes some optical effects in the telescope called chromatic aberration. The blue light focuses in a different place than the red light. And so as you shift your object through its focal plane, you start to focus on the red light and then through to the blue light. So to counteract that, one thing that they did with this telescope is they have one 40-inch lens, and about 8 inches closer to us, they have another lens that has a different shape. And so the light passes through one lens and then goes through the second lens. So that affects that chromatic aberration, but then it means you have another surface of glass to try to clean. So to actually look at the lens, what we do is we lift the floor all the way up and get the telescope pretty close to horizontal. And then you take it and you push it up as hard as you can, and the other side comes down, and you have to have somebody over there to catch it to prevent it from crashing into the floor. And then you can look at the lens. You need to have alcohol, you need to have cotton wool, and very gently remove any material. But you have to clean that very carefully so as not to scratch or etch any parts of the glass.